The first thing that you want to do to practice getting better at Ghostface is to stalk as often as possible. Now, there are some killers in Dead by Daylight in which using their special ability requires timing and understanding. The Plague and the Oni are examples of this. The reason that I think that Ghostface you want to use more often is because the power regenerates whenever it is used, so the more often you can use it, the greater number of minutes you are spent per match using his ability. Now, two things can happen when you are in Shroud. Either you're able to stalk people and their bar goes up, getting them closer to the exposed status effect, or you are revealed by a survivor and you're able to use the killer instinct to kind of pinpoint exactly where they are. Either way, this is a benefit for you because the stalk that you got on the survivors carries over to the next time that you can Shroud. So getting revealed is not a big deal. 2 and 3 kind of go together. First, you want to make sure you get the stalk on as many people as you can before exposing. Try to be somewhat stealthy at first, especially when multiple people are gathered together. Understand that more than one simultaneous stalk is like doubling your power of stalk. Alright, so if you picture stalking 2 different survivors at different locations, you realize that it takes twice as much time. When you can stalk a group of survivors, you are essentially saving yourself time and shaving off time. This is the same as a survivor bringing a toolbox with a brand new part. Every second counts, so the more that you can get survivors who are grouped together, the better. You want to try to be strategic about how you stalk. During a chase, you have to make quick decisions about what to do when you encounter multiple survivors with different levels of stalk. If you have to decide between the 25% or the 75%, recognize this as a factor during your gameplay. If you aren't proficient at this, I recommend practicing stating the facts during the gameplay about different situations, such as, Dwight is at 99, so I'll chase David because he's already injured and I was just revealed. You can see why chasing the Dwight in this situation would result in wasted stalk. When you hit someone, 2 things happen. First, you break out of Shroud, if you are in Shroud. Your terror radius resumes, and you can no longer stalk, so take your hits wisely. Sometimes it is better to hit, and sometimes it's better to stalk. Secondly, the injured person loses their stalk, which means if they had stalk, you wasted time. Now remember, Ghostface can add and subtract time he spends doing stuff. You want to double when you can, or triple, on group survivors, and you also want to reduce waste as much as possible. So do not waste time stalking someone you know you're going to hit. Stalking generally has a goal of getting to 99 or 100. Feel free to 99 and get closer before exposing. There will be casualties. No one is perfect. The idea is that you get better at reducing waste, and you get better at increasing the stalk and the groups of people that you are stalking. As you play, continue to Shroud as often as possible. You want to feel out the group you're playing. Each group of survivors is slightly different. If they reveal you a lot, use the killer instinct to your advantage and focus on M1 instead of on stalking. If you are able to stalk, do it. Either way, as soon as it is done charging and you can safely activate your shroud, do it. Now I should also add, do not purposefully activate shroud if you know a survivor can reveal you. That is a complete waste as you didn't benefit from the stalking or the killer instinct, and survivors on the hook are prone to this. Above all, recognize that this is a difficult yet powerful killer. He does have a high learning curve. Some games will go your way, and some will feel like everything you do is raveling out of control. However, if you spend time practicing these tips, Ghostface can be very rewarding.